guys, welcome to week 10 in our mythology class. We are moving right along, and I hope that you are enjoying reading the Odyssey. I know a lot of you have already read the Odyssey in the past, but it's always good to reread literature because we always see something new and different throughout each reading. And in this particular course, we're looking at the hero's journey. So we started last week by going through the steps of the hero's journey in the film Thor. Now we're going to start applying those steps to Odysseus in the Odyssey. So by now, hopefully you've already read through at least book 7. And now I want you to start reading books 8 through 16, I believe I put on there. So we're continuing the Odyssey. Let's see, I think I listed them here. Oh, books 8 through 16. So if you haven't gotten there yet, start reading as soon as possible. And you're going to continue working with your teammates. So I'm going to go over the team presentation again in just a moment. Because we're primarily reading this week, there's not a lot of homework to do except for the discussion, but I did post a copy of a film version of the Odyssey. It's not perfect, but this is the closest one that I could find to the actual book. So I do encourage you to watch it. I think it's like 2.5 hours. So it's a little on the long side. So we won't be watching it in Zoom today, but it is there if you're interested in watching it to help with your reading. So next page is our discussion area. Again, we are looking through, at this point, through book 16, and that's when Odysseus has gotten home to Ithaca, but he's dressed in disguise because he doesn't want his wife or her suitors to know who he is. But I want to know if you think he's already completed the hero's journey since he's already gotten home. Why or why not? Why do you think he conceals his identity when he arrives home to Ithaca? What could the disguise of a beggar symbolize? Like, why disguise himself as a beggar instead of somebody else? And in your response, please also discuss the important role Athena plays in Odysseus' journey. So she's definitely a mentor and a supernatural being, but what else? Like, why is she constantly showing up in his journey? And do you agree or disagree with Athena's advice? And again, there's no right or wrong answer. I just want to hear what you think. So make sure that you post your initial response again by Friday. Initially they were Thursday, but by Friday, and then respond to your classmates by Sunday. So this is our one and only assignment this week. However, the team discussion areas are still open. So let me go back to modules. I opened them last week. They're open this week and next week. And they're under week 9, I believe. Yeah, right here. So go back to your team discussion areas to continue working. So let's talk about this presentation because I had a lot of people ask me about it last week. What you're doing is you're creating a PowerPoint slideshow. Now, if you want to join me on Zoom today, I will show you how to use PowerPoint and how to record yourself speaking on PowerPoint. What I would like is for all of you to be involved in the presentation, which means you're going to have to piece together parts of recorded speeches. So I would suggest, if I am Bob, right? Bob is recording his summary of book 2. And then I am Jasmine, and Jasmine is going to record her analysis of book 2. Both Bob and Jasmine are posting their recordings in the discussion area, and together as a team, you're going to put those recordings together. Now, how do we do that? There are so many apps out there that allow you to record things now. I know a lot of you are using like things like TikTok, so you are computer savvy, but TikTok has a cutoff on time. So I would suggest using things like YouTube. It's totally free. You're able to go there and piece together videos, or use your cell phones, right? Create a video of yourself with your cell phones and just upload the video there to your discussion area. Another idea is Zoom. We use Zoom here in our class. If you don't already have Zoom downloaded on your phone or your computer, it's completely free. So just go to Google, type in Zoom, download it, whether you're using Windows or an app or an Apple Mac, and then you're able to use that for free as well. And you can record your face like I'm doing right now with your screen, and we want to be able to see and hear you because it is graded on presentations. So if you were in class, obviously we would see and hear you. So you're going to complete that. You have all of this week and next week to work on it. The actual presentation itself is due on April 11th. So we're in week 10. So you still have all of this week and all of next week, and then half of the following week. Plenty of time to work on this, but get started now because it is a big project. All right, so if you have questions about completing this presentation, please let me know. Again, you're already in groups. You can click on each one if you're not sure where you're at. Find your teammates, start working. I know some teams are really already on the ball. Your teams have all been assigned certain sections. It's up to you to divide the work. If you only have 4 books, but you have 6 members in your team, you have to figure out how you want to break up the work. Maybe each of you is going to take a separate section or certain page numbers. Maybe some of you are going to do the summaries. Some of you are going to do analysis. Again, it's all up to you. And there are no rules about how you divide the work. Each person will be graded individually though. So if I see a presentation that's submitted in week 12 and Bob and Jasmine never participated, they're not going to get any points. So that's how you'll be graded. Again, I see and hear you. All right, so again, if you have questions about this, you can meet me on Zoom today. I don't plan on doing any lecturing because we're just discussing the book. So if you want to meet me on Zoom today, it'll really just be for questions about the team project and any questions about your grade or class assignments. So hopefully you have a great week. Keep reading the Odyssey and let me know if you need help. Thanks, guys.